Hello, I'm Oscar Brand. Ed McCurdy's back with us once again. He's today's guest on the world of folk music.
I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music is brought to you each week at this time as a public service on behalf of your Social Security Administration. Today, Ed McCurdy joins your host, Oscar Brand, as we explore the world of folk music and learn about the protection you're building for yourself and your family through Social Security. Do you know the ABCs of Social Security? How it works? What kind of protection it provides? This information and more shortly. But first, let's hear from Oscar Brand.
I am looking rather seedy now while holding down my claim, and my victuals are not always of the best. And the mice play shyly round me as I settle down to rest round my little old saw shanty on the claim. Oh, the hinges are leather and the windows have no glass, and the board roof lets the howling blizzard in. And I hear the hungry coyote as he slinks up through the grass round my little old saw shanty on the claim. Yet I rather like the novelty of living in this way, though my bill of fare is always rather tame. I am happy as a clam on the land of Uncle Sam in my little old saw shanty on the claim. And the hinges are leather and the windows have no glass, the board roof lets the howling blizzard in. And I hear the hungry coyote as he slinks up through the grass round the little old saw shanty on the claim. I wish that some kind-hearted girl would pity on me take, relieve me from the mess that I am in. Oh, the angel, how I'd bless her if this her home she'd make in my little old sod shanty on the claim, where the hinges are leather and the windows have no glass, and the board roof lets the howling blizzard in. And I hear the hungry coyote as he slinks up through the grass round the little old sod shanty on the claim, round the little old sod shanty on the claim.
There's a song that's been sung by many cracked, dusty voices on the claim, the little old sod shanty. Well, one of the best voices in the folk music field belongs to our return guest, Ed McCurdy. Ed, are people surprised to find out that your background includes some legitimate voice training?
Most people are, Oscar. I conceal the so-called legit sound because I think in balladry it doesn't fit. I enjoy the interpretive challenge of folk songs because you're not demonstrating a vocal technique, you're demonstrating a song. It's the difference between the art of singing and the art of song. One is the servant of the other. It is a value, by the way, to have had this background because I probably am able to get a wider variety of vocal textures and colorations than most.
Well, I think we ought to have an illustration. Ed, it's all yours.
This is a song that I don't do in any sense authentically. I do it because it means a great deal to me personally, and I do it out of love. Let us break bread together on our knees. Let us break bread together on our knees. When our day's work is done, lift my face to the rising sun. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Let us drink wine together on our knees. Let us drink wine together on our knees. When our day's work is done, lift my face to the rising sun. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Let us praise God together on our knees. Let us praise God together on our knees. When our day's work is done, lift my face to the rising sun. O Lord, have mercy on me. Let us seek peace together on our knees. Let us seek peace together on our knees. When our day's work is done, lift my face to the rising sun. Oh Lord, have mercy on me.
Thank you, Ed McCurdy, for Let Us Break Bread Together. Time now to give heed to a letter or two from our listeners. And here to give direct and expert answers to the questions raised are
Roy Swift
and Wallace Kendall
of the Bureau of Old Age and Survivors Insurance. Now, let's start with a letter from a fan in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She wants to know the ABCs of Social Security, exactly how it works.
It's just about as simple as ABC, too. During working years, workers, their employers, and self-employed people pay Social Security taxes. The money collected is deposited in special trust funds which can be used only to pay Social Security benefits and the cost of operating the Old Age, Survivors, and Disability Insurance Program. When earnings stop because a worker retires, dies, or becomes disabled, payments are made from these funds to replace part of the earnings that the family has lost.
Well, that's easy enough to understand, but one thing bothers me, Roy. If Social Security provides three-way protection, old age, survivors, and disability insurance benefits, how come it's the Bureau of Old Age and Survivors Insurance? Why not the Bureau of Old Age, Survivors, and Disability Insurance?
Well, the only answer I can truthfully give is this. The Social Security disability benefits are relatively new to the program. I guess the title hasn't really had time to catch up with the change in the law.
Well, we'll wait and see. But we won't wait for an answer to this letter from a man in Arlington, Virginia. He wants to know the latest information on Social Security taxes. Wallace, will you be our tax commentator?
Of course. Starting January 1963, the Social Security contribution was increased by 0.5% for employees and their employers to a total of 3 5/8% on the first $4,800 of earnings. Self-employed people pay 5.4%. Two additional increases were scheduled by Congress, one in 1966 and the final step in 1968, to the rate of 4 5/8% for employees and employers. Self-employed people will then pay 6.9%. These rates were set by Congress to ensure the financial soundness of the Social Security program now and for the long-range future.
One final question, gentlemen. How can people get more information about Social Security taxes and how the Social Security program is financed?
By asking for a free copy of booklet number 36 at their nearest Social Security office. Remember, that's booklet number 36.
Thank you, gentlemen. And now, let's turn to Ed McCurdy for another song.
This is a song I wrote. It's not terribly original, but I was raised in a part of the country where I heard a great deal of gospel singing, and this is probably the background of it. It's called The King's Highway. If you see a stranger stumbling on the road, step up and offer to share his load. Call him your brother and give him your hand. Then walk along together to the promised land, and you will walk in glory, you will walk in peace, to a land where trouble and sorrow cease. You will walk together in the cool of the day, for you will be walking on the King's Highway. If the dark clouds gather as the night draws near, keep on your journey and never fear. Don't be discouraged, whatever you do, for there is a power will carry you through, and you will walk in glory, you will walk in peace, to a land where trouble and sorrow cease. You will walk together in the cool of the day, for you will be walking on the King's highway. There's a light that's shining from within your heart that will make the shadows of darkness part and brighten the pathway wherever you roam, and the lost and the lonely can follow it home. And you will walk in glory, you will walk in peace, to a land where trouble and sorrow cease. You will walk together in the cool of the day, for you will be walking on the King's highway.
The King's Highway, sung for us by Ed McCurdy. As always, Ed, a great pleasure.
I enjoyed it, Oscar. Thank you for having me. Now, I'd like to ask you something. Are people ever surprised to find out that your multifaceted background includes a stint as an Army psychologist?
Well, Ed, I usually don't make a point of telling people, but now that a secret is out, I just want to say that Army psychologists new to the Army were in about the same situation as, say, the raw recruits that came out of the farms, about whom this song was written.
I ain't been long in this here army. I am what they call a raw recruit. I might's well stay 'cause it's better than farming. They get 3 meals and pay to boot. Well, the very first thing every morning, the fellow with a horn makes an awful noise. Then some man they call the sergeant says, "Get up and come out, boys." And then we all go out a-hiking. The captain rides along in a big sedan. What he's trying to find out, I guess, is can his car out-hike a man? Then they tried to teach me a soldier lesson. They marched me up and they marched me down. Gave me a rifle, I put it on my shoulder. 1, 2, 3, I dropped it on the ground. At the end of the day we take a shower. A place like that I never seen before. Water comes in through a hole in the ceiling and runs right out through a hole in the floor. I ain't been long in this here army. I am what they call a raw recruit. I might's well stay 'cause it's better than farming. I get 3 meals and the pay to boot.
And that's part of the long, long song of the raw recruit. And this is Oscar Brand. I'll be back next week, and I hope you will too, for more of the world of folk music.
I've slung my guitar o'er my shoulder, and I've wandered this country around. And the tunes that I've heard in my journey have sung up a wonderful sound.
The World of Folk Music, starring Oscar Brand, has been presented transcribed by the Bureau of Old Age and Survivors Insurance to acquaint you with the benefits Social Security provides for you.
There's sadness and joy set to music, the story of life in a song. I guess we'll just keep on a-singing as we go a-traveling along.